Arin and the Whispering Academy. Part 1. The Invitation and Arrival. Arin lay in bed staring at the glowing envelope on his nightstand. The moonlight filtered through the curtains, highlighting the gold letters inscribed perfectly on the cream-colored paper. Dear Arin, you are cordially invited to study at the Whispering Academy, a school of magic hidden from the ordinary world. Prepare yourself for an adventure that will change your life. Arin blinked. His heart skipped a beat. Magic? Is this real or am I dreaming? He tried to recall any strange events in his past, any hint of magical ability, but nothing came to mind. Yet somehow, the letter felt undeniably real. The next morning, he walked toward an old, forgotten train station. Steam rose from the tracks, and a silver train glimmered, as if it had appeared from another world. While waiting, Arin noticed a girl with long brown hair tied with a green ribbon, carrying a large leather bag. She smiled warmly. "Hi, I'm Lira," she said. "I'm in the second year. You must be excited." Arin nodded, embarrassed. "Yes, excited and maybe a little nervous." Lira laughed softly. "Don't worry. I'll explain some things about the school. There's a lot you'll need to know, but you'll get the hang of it." As the train began to move, Arin peered out the window. Forests sparkled with magical light, and misty mountains loomed in the distance. "I never imagined a world like this existed," he whispered. Lira placed a reassuring hand on his shoulder. "This world has many secrets. Sometimes you have to follow your heart more than your head to truly understand it." Upon arriving at Whispering Academy, they were greeted by Professor Knox, a mysterious figure with shoulder-length black hair and deep violet robes. His eyes seemed to see straight through Arin. "Welcome to Whispering Academy," Professor Knox said, softly but firmly. "Arin, you may think you are ordinary, but sometimes what you carry within can change the world." Arin felt a mix of excitement and fear. He looked at Lira, who gave him an encouraging nod. The first day passed in a whirlwind of introductions, classroom tours, and glimpses of strange magical phenomena. Glowing corridors, whispered voices calling names, and shadows that moved on their own. That night, as Arin lay in his dorm bed, he couldn't stop thinking about everything he had seen. "Tomorrow, I hope I'm ready," he whispered to himself. Arin and the Whispering Academy, Part 2. Secrets of the Library. The next morning, Arin awoke with excitement. He hurried to the dining hall where Lira was already waiting. "I have something fun to show you today," Lira said with a twinkle in her eye. "The library. It has books that talk to you. You want to try?" Arin's eyes widened. "Talk books? Really?" "Yes, but you have to be careful and listen closely," Lira explained. They walked to a hidden library, accessible only through a magical door unlocked by Professor Knox's spell. "This is the heart of knowledge," Lira whispered. "Every book has secrets, and some might even have their own life." Arin's gaze fell upon a blue leather-bound book with intricate silver designs. When he opened it, a soft whisper filled the room. "Arin, you are the chosen one. Are you ready?" Arin's heart raced. He turned to Lira, wide-eyed. It called my name." Lira nodded. "Yes, it has chosen you. Listen carefully to what it says." Professor Knox appeared silently. "These books are more than learning tools. They are tests of your heart and mind," he explained. "You must understand responsibility and courage. The book will guide you, but the choices are yours." Arin spent hours with the book. It whispered about ancient magic, controlling powers, and riddles that required thought and heart to solve. "Sometimes the truth is hidden in questions rather than answers," the book murmured. Lira offered guidance on practicing magic safely, encouraging Arin to try small spells to understand how his energy interacted with the world around him. "Don't be afraid to fail," Lira advised. "Sometimes failure teaches more than success ever could." By the evening, Arin realized that the magical world wasn't just about spells and incantations. It was about understanding himself and the responsibilities that came with power. "I never thought I'd learn this much in one day, and I feel like this is just the beginning." Arin and the Whispering Academy. Part 3. The Whispering Challenge. The following day, Professor Knox announced the first challenge for the new students. "Today, you will face the Whispering Challenge," he said, voice calm but commanding. "This is not a test of spells alone, but of courage, creativity, and friendship." Arin felt a mixture of excitement and anxiety. "Can I really do this?" he asked. Lira smiled and squeezed his hand. "I'm here with you. Don't worry." The task was to solve the riddles of the Whispering Books. Each book called a student's name and presented a puzzle. "I know you are afraid, but courage is the most important step forward," whispered the book. Arin carefully used his magical energy. He manipulated light and small bursts of power from his wand, gradually unraveling the puzzles. Lira stood by him, offering advice and reminding him to trust his heart as much as his mind. Professor Knox observed silently. "Arin, you are learning an important lesson. True power is not in spells alone, but in knowing how and when to use them." When the challenge was completed, Arin felt a deep sense of pride. He began to understand his special abilities and the responsibility that came with them. "I did it! Really did it!" he said, smiling. Lira laughed. "See? I told you! And this is just the beginning." That evening, Arin sat by the window, looking at the star-filled magical sky. The whispers of the academy seemed to echo around him, hinting at adventures yet to come. "This world is full of secrets, and I'm ready to discover them," he whispered.